era at DSU. Dakota State University is rising. Dakota State University athletics are rising. Rising to new heights of performance, of engagement, of fandom. Get ready to experience Dakota State University athletics in a whole new way. You are now entering DSU Trojan territory. An event center, indoor training facility, outdoor sports complex, and shared two-level building concourse will become one consolidated complex, housing existing DSU athletic programs, potential future sports such as soccer and esports, and unique research and academic programs. The design's angular form, modern materials, and interactive spaces will further advance the innovative technology-driven environment at Dakota State University. Students, fans, and alumni will be closer to the action with a rotation of the football field and outdoor track. An outdoor plaza will gather faculty, students, alumni, and the community for special events, tailgating, concerts, and graduation. Light wells connecting walkways and glass partitions will visually and physically connect social spaces. The Hall of Fame celebrates our Trojan history. At night, the angled walls will become projection surfaces. Performance labs, training spaces, player spaces, and concessions will be shared between sports and classrooms, and meeting spaces will become club seating. Academic spaces, such as the Institute on Aging, will focus on improving quality of life for aging populations. A biomechanics lab will use technology to improve injury prevention and sports performance. The East Sports Center will combine technology and sport, so DSU Tech athletes can compete in games of skill with universities across the country. The complex will be available to host local, state, and regional athletic competitions from youth to collegiate levels. More visitors coming to Madison will boost area businesses and organizations. Gathering spaces inside and out, the concourse, exterior patios, tailgating areas, and an outdoor amphitheater will connect generations of Trojans. We are ready. We are rising. Come be a part of a new and exciting era of Dakota State University athletics.
We've reached the final match of a thrilling day of lacrosse as the final place is up for grabs in the NAIA Men's Invitational. And it's a rematch of last year's semifinal, number 2 Reinhardt University Eagles against number 7 Keiser University Seahawks. Last year it was a thrilling 9-8 victory for Reinhardt as they went on to capture the national title. These teams met again in the regular season, and it was a 12-11 overtime victory back on March 7th for Keiser. In a battle for Florida between two teams with a really long history that do not like each other, this is the perfect conclusion to a wonderful day of lacrosse. As one of these teams will join the University of the Cumberlands, Indiana Tech, and Aquinas in the Final Four. The winner of this game will face off against Aquinas at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Reinhardt looking for the repeat, the only team to be invited to every NAIA Invitational. Looking for a measure of revenge for their overtime loss in the regular season against a team who still has last year's 9-8 semifinal loss fresh in their minds. It's the Seahawks in their dark navy with light blue numbers and trim, getting us underway against Reinhardt. The Eagles in their white with gold and blue trim. And going to work is Stasi. Holbrook, New York native, trying to thread it through, but it will go all the way out for a turnover to Reinhardt. Reinhardt comes in with a 10-1 record. Appalachian Athletic Conference regular season co-champions, and then winning the tournament. Five players on the first team all AAC selection for Reinhardt. A team that's won this tournament in 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2021. And they're launching their first attack of the day through Brady Hank. Gets it along the X. Fine. Trying to work his way through. Fine. Sets up for a shooting opportunity from an acute angle, and it's an easy save for Cole George in the Keiser University goal as he start the clearance. It's played forward for Suckling Ward. He gets it back to Jackson Marshall. He'll get it into the offensive end. And a check by Cochran to win the ball back for Reinhardt. An opportunity for a break as Thine was all alone in front of the goal, and instead the pass went looking for a player out wide and went astray. Battle for the ball in the corner, and it will stay with the Eagles. Reinhardt from Waleska, Georgia. He's played behind to the X. And a shot fired just wide from the far side. And it was Duckett with the opportunity. The ball will remain with the Eagles. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Still searching for the game's first goal. Wraparound shot. Looks like it rattled the frame of the cage. And looking to clear. It's the Seahawks. As Cole George comes forward. Just look at how quickly they interchange positions and cycle the ball around Keiser. Stasi. Right behind for Sarasuolo. Back out to the top. And a shot thrown just wide by Sarasuolo, as he was able to turn Matt Potvin. 25 seconds remaining on the shot clock, since it was not on target. Stasi works his way around front. Sarasuolo shaping up as an option. Stasi pulls it back with 10 seconds on the shot clock. A bounce shot just wide. And the ball played into Liam Wright. Wright gets it out wide for Fisher Nuss, one of the 5 first-team All-AAC selections for the Eagles. And coming forward is Hank. Both teams making changes as the ball rolled along the ground. Maurice gets the ball back, goal line extended. And we'll play it back up top for Cochran. Off for Dylan Bousquet. He'll lob it behind the cage. Hank plays it forward. Bounce shot just wide. Hank closest to it. So Brady Hank will maintain possession for the Eagles. 5 minutes gone. Still searching for the game's first goal. Hank rattles the crossbar. Well, they've hit 2 pipes already, Reinhardt, but it remains 0-0 with just over 5 minutes played. George comes forward, dumps it off. The Seahawks gain the offensive edge. Keiser setting up their half-field offense. Seconds on the shot clock. Hollis doing his best to deny a lane for Stasi, who finds a player open at the back pipe, and they score the game's opening goal. Max Easthand with his 19th of the season.
That's a goal for Max Easthand and the Seahawks.
And it's the Seahawks who are on the board first. 9:09 remaining in the first quarter.
Keiser's on the board with 1 goal.
So the face-off will be taken by Cam Provines and J.R. Sess. And it's Provines who wins this battle. Sess coming back with a trail check to gain possession back for the Eagles. As Wright gets it out for Nuss. Nuss will leave it back off for his keeper. Comes out of the defensive zone into the midfield. Nuss comes forward and into the attacking zone where he leaves it off for Thine. It's up for Cochran. Maurice will hold and make sure that they have their offensive personnel on the field. Joining the party is Wilkinson. Maurice. Cochran goal line extended. Leaves it off for Wilkinson. Wilkinson looking to work an angle. Leaves it off for Maurice. His shot is blocked. And the race for the ball, and who's closest to it? It'll stay with the Eagles. As they're looking to answer back down 1-0 with 7:57 remaining in the first quarter. Circling in is Cochran. Back onto his left, the lefty looser. Just wide, the ball will stay with the Eagles. Shot clock violation means it'll be a turnover. So the ball will go back to Keiser. Stasi working goal line extended. Waiting for subs to come on. Nice move inside from Ukros. He's gonna leave it off. And they're looking to cut in is Schwartz. Schwartz fires and scores. The Seahawks jump out to a 2-0 lead off of Ryan Schwartz's 18th goal of the season.
Keiser Garrison.
Keiser won the first meeting in the regular season, but then lost to Reinhardt 12-8 in the AAC championships as Reinhardt went on to win that. But they're in a 2-0 hole. Bousquet trying to do something about that as he finds Stein. Gets it back for Maurice, who will leave it off for Shepard. Correction, Maddox. Maddox back to Maurice. Wyatt Maddox, the sophomore out of Grayson, Georgia. Trying to work his way inside, gets it back for Thind. He'll leave it off for Bousquet. Players colliding in front of him. And a turnover off the infraction. Jackson Marshall will have to come back with it. Love that he wanted to start right away, but had to come back to the point of the foul. Trying to play it forward. Cole Stasi, the sophomore from Holbrook, New York, waits for the cavalry to arrive. Shepard leaves it off for Stasi. He's working along the X. Stasi gets it off goal line extended for Wayland. Jack Wheeler comes around, tried to play it back to the top of the attacking zone. And the errant pass gives the ball back to the Eagles, who trail 2-0 as we're nearing 10 minutes played in the first quarter. Nuss. Wilkinson. He's unable to step inside. Off for Bousquet, walks in and pulls one back for Reinhardt. The AAC Player of the Year gets his 44th goal. And the Eagles have liftoff. The senior from Kennesaw, Georgia, with his 44th tally. Provines and Sess will face off again. Keiser, a 71% success rate on faceoffs. This time, give up an infraction. MLAX. Reinhardt play catch behind the cage. Loose ball, and it will go into the crease where a grateful Cole George will take. Just about 11 minutes gone in quarterfinal number 4. Which of these two teams will round out the semifinal field? Games will take place tomorrow. Indiana Tech will take on the University of the Cumberlands at 4. And then at 7, one of these two teams will face Aquinas. Just defeated St. Ambrose 10-5 in a 6v3 upset in the last game. Crank off the underside of the crossbar. And the loose ball coming all the way for Hank, who scoops it over for Bousquet. Bousquet walks in, pulls it back. And the loose ball picked up by Brady Hank. Hank again walks in. This is Cochran. Cochran working goal line extended. Spins back, plays it in for the cutter, and it's Thind who evens it up at 2. Apologies, it's Carter Maurice with the goal. And we're tied at 2 with 2:53 remaining in the first quarter. Carter Maurice with his 9th goal of the season, and it's a big one as it gets us level in Pensacola. We expected this one to be close, and so far it's living up to its billing. As the face-off won by Sess. Sess flies into the attacking zone, and now we'll pull it back. As Wyatt Maddox will hold. Maddox, the sophomore from Grayson, Georgia. Angled to his left, gets it out behind the cage. Hank sees Maddox come in, now Hank working along the X. Plays it in for Thind. Thind spins, can't get the shot off. And away come the Seahawks through Suckling Ward. Snow played across from Marshall. Into the center for Dujon. He'll flip it forward for Edwards, who will leave it off. Space to walk in. The shot is blocked. Excellent defensive effort from Nuss. Cochran screaming for the ball, and he'll get it and walk it over the midway line. Gains the attacking zone, Cochran. Cuts inside and scores. From 2-0 down to 3-2 up, Cochran scores and draws the penalty. Jackson Marshall will go to the box. And it'll be the first man-up advantage for either side. What a drive from Cameron Cochran to score his 21st goal of the season. So the flag will be waved off because of the goal for the push. I thought that the flag would stay because the push came after the goal was scored. Nevertheless, we're at full strength. But the Eagles have taken a 3-2 lead over the Seahawks as we head toward the final minute of the first quarter, and that will be a penalty. So Reinhardt will go up a man. Reinhardt 16 for 47. And the man advantage this season with a 34% success rate. Cochran, 32nd man-up opportunity for Thine. Plays it to the back post, and a good save from George at his near pipe. So he gets it off from Marshall. Nice spin from Gavin Godin. Godin will leave it off. Trevor Hall, the Irvine, California native, works his way to the X. Final 30 seconds of an enthralling first period. Comes back out for Ukros. We set up the last attack of the opening quarter. Ukros being watched by Jason Marks. Ukros works his way in. And an errant pass, the ball will roll out, and that is how the first quarter is gonna end. Once Reinhardt walks it back in. They started by giving up 2 goals, but came back to score the next 3, and after one, it's the Eagles with a 3-2 lead over the Seahawks in quarterfinal number 4.
Eagles 3 and Keiser University Seahawks 2.
Quarter number 2 underway between 2 teams who've split their matches this season in a rematch of last year's semifinal. It's a 3-2 lead for the team with the ball. Carter Maurice has one of the 3 goals for Reinhardt. As he waits for Wilkinson to join him in the attack. Cochran is on as well. Hank sets up, leaves it off for Wilkinson on the wing. Wilkinson finds Stein in the middle, and his shot is high as he's clattered into. Wilkinson flips it to the X. Bousquet leaves it off. And the worm burner just wide, empty net. Keeper unable to get back in time. 4 unanswered goals. Cochran makes it 4-2. Minute and 4 seconds into the second quarter. And the Eagles double their pleasure, double their fun.
Reinhardt, the Eagles lead 4 goals to 2 over Keiser.
Great work from Provines to win the faceoff. Well, will pull it back as the Seahawks will set up their offense through Max Heistand, who opened the scoring in this encounter. Wayland. Sarasuolo. Still going Sarasuolo. Gets it onto his left. Played across by Heistand. And the shot from Schwartz is high. Stassi from an acute angle. And the ball will remain with the Seahawks. Shot clock at 36 seconds. Stassi working along the X. Gets the pick, finds the cutter. Moved back along by Schwartz. Picked up by Sarasuolo. Runs into a bit of trouble, is able to dish it off. Heistand looking to reset with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Stassi works his way inside. Bump back out, 3 seconds. 2 seconds, wraparound, penalty flag, and the goal. Well, did it go in? Yes. Waiting to see what the official call will be. They haven't put it up on the board yet. And Stassi is given the goal. The Seahawks pull back within 1, and the penalty waved off. Well, in fact, they are going to give the penalty, so it'll be a man-up situation for Keiser, even though the goal was scored. Keiser 11 for 46 in man-up opportunities this season. Provines wins the all-important face-off. And then an illegal check from Cess. Or rather, it was Provines who was whistled for the infraction. So they're working a man down with the ball, Reinhardt. Have 4 man-down goals this season. Cochran flips it back out for Bousquet. We'll leave it off for Carter Maurice. Maurice working along the wing to goal line extended. It's being watched by Godin. They're doing an excellent job of killing off this penalty. So Matt Potvin waiting to be released from the box. Meanwhile, Reinhardt continue with possession through Cochran. Cochran looking to wrap around, now circles back to the X. Leaves it off for Bousquet. Bousquet looking for the shooting angle. And Potvin back on the field. as we're back to even strength. 11:25 remaining in the first half. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Eagles. Oh, coming off the screen, but the pass was behind. Battle for the ball. Will go the way of the flip back for you, Crows. We'll hand it off for He-Stand. Down to the wing for Sarah Suolo. Suolo spins. Loses the rock. Good battle from Potvin to scrap that ball loose. Nuss looking for the clearance. He's able to find Provines. Correction, Etheridge. Wilkinson leaves it off. Played down low. Roll dodge was well defended by Jackson Marshall. 43 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Reinhardt. Cochran, though, working with some urgency as he gets the ball goal line extended for Bousquet. He'll circle back around and he'll flip it over. Lovely scoop, but the shot is blocked. The Eagles, though, maintain possession. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Wilkinson unable to field it cleanly, but Bousquet will come back for it. 10 seconds left. Bousquet fires and saved by Cole George. George looking to make the clearance. Hank trying to. George gets it forward. Falls. Stassi up. Offense. Remaining in the half. One game. Seahawks 3. He's stand. Stassi works his way to the X. And to come around from a tight angle and an almost squeeze. Flipped in to right. We'll look to trigger. As now it's there. is Marks. Wilkinson will play it back. This opening up a little bit of over from Brady Hank. For the season. .650 left in this quarterfinal matchup. Rematch of last year's semifinal. This to put one of these two sides into the semifinal. Stand, finds the cutter, quickly closed down, and the ball won back. And it's Etheridge who brings it forward, eludes one and gains the offensive line. Leaves it off for Wilkinson, who walks in, and he'll circle back out. Cochran, 2 goals in the game, looking to quarterback this attack for the Eagles. Nearing the 10-minute mark of the second period. Screen set by Hank. Hank gets it on the X, plays it off for Wilkinson, quick shot, didn't make its way through. And Marshall to clear. For Keiser, who played a dangerous ball into the center, and it's scooped back up by Cochran. Winner will face Aquinas tomorrow night in semifinal number 2. Semifinal number 1 already set with Indiana Tech, the number 1 seed, taking on the University of the Cumberlands. That a 4 p.m. face-off. These two teams playing the late game will have the late game tomorrow night. Hank. Still going Hank. Leaves it off. Cut and the score. Lovely ball threaded through for Thine. Quick catch and release. He is so good at finding those lanes and taking them. Titus Thine. And Reinhardt double their lead once again. Now it's 6-3 with 4:43 remaining in the half. What a pass that was. Squeezed in for Titus Thine. Provines bumped off it, but it's Wayland who comes away with it. Timeout called. Just under 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. It's a 6-3 lead for the reigning national champions. 4:26 remaining in the first half. It's a 6-3 lead for Reinhardt over Keiser. Doubled up the Seahawks on the scoreboard. They've doubled them up in shots, 20-10. Both teams perfect on their clears. Jack Whalen spins. We'll leave it off. He wants it back behind the cage. Whalen, he'll get it. The freshman looking to drive inside. Now we'll pull it back out. Around the pick, scoop shot, saved by Wright. Etheridge crosses the midfield line, and we'll leave it off for Hank. Cochran plays a two-man game with Hank. Stepping out wide to try and pull out the defense is Wilkinson. Cochran around the pick. Plays it over for Hank. Hank thought about shooting, quickly closed down, and forced all the way back. Gets it off for Thine. Now in the center, Wilkinson whistles his shot just wide. .2:45 remaining in the first half. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Wilkinson still going. Great strength and just misses the target. The ball will remain with the Eagles, who have 17 seconds to get a shot on target. Bousquet plays it across to the back stick. Walking in and scoring is Wilkinson. Tyler Wilkinson from Dylan Bousquet. It's a 7-3 lead for the Eagles with 2:30 left in the half. Bousquet now with a goal and 2 assists. Our first goal of the game for Wilkinson to go put the assist he racked up earlier. Body's flying on the ground. Played across. The worm burner just wide of the frame. Played into Hank. It's being watched by Marshall. Cochran looking to make inroads. He does, and the bounce shot just misses. .155 left in the half. Reinhardt trying to extend their lead before the break. 7-3 over their hated rival. Left off for Thine, who cranks. George saw it all the way. But the clear is picked off. Epstein flies forward. Gets it to the X. Bousquet leaves it off on the wing for Hank. Gets it to the top of the zone for Cochran, who will walk it over and find Wilkinson, scorer of the last goal for the Eagles. Cochran, 2 goals himself, as both him and Carter Maurice are on hat tricks. Ball slid inside. The ground ball taken by Maddox. And a timeout called. Just over 49 seconds remaining in the half. Reinhardt trying to draw something up that would give them a 5-goal lead heading into the break. Reinhardt, get us back underway. Find. Scooped off. What a pass from Bousquet, but a good save from Cole George. Final 30 seconds. Now it's the Seahawks' turn to see if they can pull one back before halftime, and they'll call timeout.
Keiser University.
Dylan Bousquet with a nifty pass to get it inside, but Wright stood his ground. Or correction, George stood his ground rather. And now it's the Seahawks who have a chance to cut the deficit to 3 before halftime if they can execute whatever play Patrick Johnson is drawing up for them in the huddle. Shepard. Well, he was in the pocket, but didn't have a chance for a clean look. His pass stolen away and sent clear. Oh, and the stick was knocked out of Thine's hands, so he won't be able to handle it, and that is how the first half is going to end. So neither side able to capitalize within the final minute. And Reinhardt will take a 7-3 lead to the break behind 2 goals from Cameron Cochran and Carter Maurice, and a goal and 2 assists from the AAC Player of the Year, Dylan Bousquet. Reinhardt came back from a 2-0 deficit, and they have the lead heading into the final 30 minutes of quarterfinal number 4. We're going to step aside, but we'll be back with you for the second half action from the NAIA National Invitational. At the break, it's Reinhardt 7, Keiser 3.
It's a new era at DSU. Dakota State University is rising. Dakota State University athletics are rising. Rising to new heights of performance, of engagement, of fandom. Get ready to experience Dakota State University athletics in a whole new way. You are now entering DSU Trojan territory. An event center, indoor training facility, outdoor sports complex, and shared two-level building concourse will become one consolidated complex, housing existing DSU athletic programs, potential future sports such as soccer and esports, and unique research and academic programs. The design's angular form, modern materials, and interactive spaces will further advance the innovative technology-driven environment at Dakota State University. Students, fans, and alumni will be closer to the action with a rotation of the football field and outdoor track. An outdoor plaza will gather faculty, students, alumni, and the community for special events, tailgating, concerts, and graduation. Light wells connecting walkways and glass partitions will visually and physically connect social spaces. The Hall of Fame celebrates our Trojan history. At night, the angled walls will become projection surfaces. Performance labs, training spaces, player spaces, and concessions will be shared between sports and classrooms, and meeting spaces will become club seating. Academic spaces, such as the Institute on Aging, will focus on improving quality of life for aging populations. A biomechanics lab will use technology to improve injury prevention and sports performance. The East Sports Center will combine technology and sport, so DSU Tech athletes can compete in games of skill with universities across the country. The complex will be available to host local, state, and regional athletic competitions from youth to collegiate levels. More visitors coming to Madison will boost area businesses and organizations. Gathering spaces inside and out, the concourse, exterior patios, tailgating areas, and an outdoor amphitheater will connect generations of Trojans. We are ready. We are rising. Come be a part of a new and exciting era of Dakota State University athletics.
So another man-up opportunity for Keiser. Schwartz. Stasi was able to regain possession of the rock. Cutting in and scoring on the quick stick is Jack Whelan.
Number 4, full centimeter 6 to number 9, Jack Whelan. For the Seahawks.
Slicing through the heart of the defense. Stasi feeding him. A catch and release. A man-up goal, having the deficit. Reinhardt 8, Keiser 4, 11:35 left in the third quarter. Keiser at the moment just seemed to be tilting the field in their favor. Starting to gain some momentum after that power play goal. Shepard. Dishes to Hall. Irvine, California native, gets it to the X. He's looking to set a screen. Few cutters coming in. Trying to take it himself as Stasi finds a cutter. But unable to get possession was Max Heestand. And Reinhardt come away with it. Shepard. He's looking to run. Gets behind the cage for Stasi. He's slinging out, goal line extended on the far wing. Oh, walking the dog and scooping it in, and just missing was Schwartz. And then Schwartz caught the errant shot. Sets the pick on the X. A lot of activity in front of the cage. Trying to cut inside. Stasi is able to leave it off. The shot saved by Wright at the near pipe. And Wright able to ride the clearance. Gets it forward. And coming back to retrieve is Hank. And he leaves it off. Cochran spins back around. We'll get it to Hank at the top of the offensive zone. As he'll walk it back into midfield as Reinhardt look to set up their half-field offense. The reigning national champions looking to extend their 8-4 lead. Find finds it in front of the crease, comes around, scoop and score. He's so good at finding space in their Thine, but they still had to feed him. And then the little wraparound backhanded scoop. Another goal for Thine, another goal for Reinhardt. They lead 9-4 with 8:30 remaining in the third quarter. Titus Thine with his second goal on 4 shots. Suss wins the battle on the faceoff, still chasing the loose ball. Unable to keep it in. The Seahawks get it back underway. Halls missed it. Schwartz gets it out to the far side. Lacrosse under the lights, it's a beautiful thing. 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Quarterfinal number 4. This to set the semifinal stage that will take place tomorrow. Indiana Tech will face off against the University of the Cumberlands at 4. Which of these teams will play Aquinas tomorrow at 7? Reinhardt so far have 1 foot in the door, but still plenty of time as Keiser has a chance to go up on the man advantage if they can't finish off this attack. Still an opportunity taken by Sassuolo. And with that shot going out, this should be the man-up advantage as Hollis is going to go sit in the box for a minute. Hollis called for the slash. Keiser 1 for 3 on man-up opportunities this evening. There's the ground ball scooped up by Sarasuola. Off for Wayland. Played inside for Shorts. He'll help it along. Back out for Sarasuolo. Went for the reverse pass. It was tipped on the way through. So the ball will stay with the Seahawks. This one bounces through the leg of Schwartz. And a turnover for Etheridge, who will take it quickly. Sophomore motors forward, gains the offensive edge. And now we'll leave it off for Thine, number 22 with 2 goals on the evening. Cochran, he has 3 to his name. He'll flip it over for Wilkinson. Wilkinson works his way behind the cage. Met by his opposite number. Able to get it behind for Bousquet. He tried to feed it in for Thine. And coming away with it. Ooh, wraparound check. And Stasi keeps possession. It was a great clearance by Parker. And it's opened up this opportunity for Reinhardt. The shot goes wide. Check that Keiser, who will keep possession through Cole Stasi. So inside, saved by Wright. And Wright will drag the ball back into his crease. Now triggers the clearance. And coming forward is Potvin. The shot just wide. Excellent attack led by Matt Potvin. Another one of those 5 first-team All-AAC selections for Reinhardt University. And the flags go flying. Free opportunity for Reinhardt. Scoop pass for Wilkinson. Working along the crease. Lovely dish. And the shot over from Cochran. What a pass that was from Wilkinson, though. And here comes the man advantage for Reinhardt. And 0 for 1 today. So it's Whalen who goes to the box for 30 seconds on the offside.
Number 9, Jack Wyland, offside. Keiser University, he'll be in the box for 30 seconds. Reinhardt, man up.
Reinhardt 0 for 1 on the day. Man up situations. And 16 for 48 overall. Cochran. This one just 30 seconds as it hits off the cage of Wilkinson. He's able to pick it back up. Cochran feeds it along. Played across for Wilkinson. What a move from Wilkinson. Unable to finish. It's the save made by George.
Saved by both George.
The clearance looking for Hall. He loses it. And Potvin plays it forward for Thine. Thine fakes the shot, lays it off, and scoring is Wilkinson. Thine so unselfish, and Wilkinson finishes the play. It all started with Potvin intercepting and getting it forward for Thine. Wonderful vision from the long stick midi. And Thine, what a fake. Finds Wilkinson for his second goal of the evening, and it's a 10-4 lead with 3:45 left in quarter 3. Face-off, won by Provines. Tried to see if there was anything on, and now he'll set up the attack. So Provines does his job as he flies off. Whalen waits for the personnel that Patrick Johnson wants to come onto the field. And now Shepard goes to work. Cutter's coming through. What a crank from Sarasuolo as he halves the deficit at 10-5. The response coming 40 seconds after the last goal. It's Sarasuolo bringing the deficit back to 5. Time. It's Reinhardt who come away with the face-off. Good work from Pinson. Hank. 2:40 remaining in the third frame. We'll switch hands and get it across. Carter Maurice works his way to the X. Gets the pick from Hank. Dumps it off to him. Hank plays it to the top. Bousquet! Didn't like the splash that came after, but he'll still celebrate. It's his second, and it's the 11th for the reigning national champions. "45 goals on the season for Dylan Bousquet. 4 points on the night, 2 goals, 2 assists for the reigning AAC Player of the Year. Nice little move from Charlie Edwards. Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. 6-goal lead for the title holders. Maurice. Back in for Maurice. Fine, trying to find some space in the interior. And a turnover to Keiser. And a penalty flag as well.
The flag on the field.
So delay a game called, 30-second penalty. And a man-up opportunity.
Number 8, Wyatt Maddox, delayed game. 30 seconds in the box.
As Maddox
Seahawks, man up.
will take a seat. A really undisciplined penalty from Wyatt Maddox. Keiser. Close to making it 2 of 5 on the man-up opportunities. With the shot whistling just wide. Schwartz. Swing around. I was looking for Wayland in the interior, but it's won back by the Eagles. Final minute of the third quarter. Etheridge drives around one, slithers by another, gains the attacking half. And now we'll dish it off for Dylan Bousquet. They clear the man advantage. Space is open up for Wilkinson. Finds Thine. Thine moves inside and scores. Hat trick for Thine. He thrives in those spaces, and he always moves into the right spot in transition. Another counterattack goal. It is 12-5. 33 seconds left in the third. The Eagles have 1 foot firmly in the semifinal. And if they end up winning tonight and win tomorrow and Indiana Tech wins, we may very well have a rematch of last year's final, in which Reinhardt won 17-8. Still 15 plus minutes of work to do here, and then a very plucky Aquinas side to face off against tomorrow. For the Eagles, meanwhile, Indiana Tech will have to face off against the University of the Cumberlands. As the shot rifled in, another save by Wright. And the third quarter comes to an end. Reinhardt in the driver's seat. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter to go. Reinhardt 12, Keiser 5. Final 15 minutes coming up after the intermission. Final 15 minutes of a thrilling day of lacrosse in Pensacola, Florida. Reinhardt almost scoring right off the face-off. They'll keep possession as they look to build an unassailable lead against their rivals from Keiser. Cochran floats it over the stick of MLAX. And a turnover to the Seahawks. George. Under a little bit of pressure. Still going George into the attacking half. And George putting the ball onto the floor. Picking up is Sarasuolo. Hall. Get it behind the goal for Stasi. Stasi off the screen. Looked wide. Offside call will go against Reinhardt. Is going to the box is Ethan Lux. So another man-up situation for the Seahawks. 30-second penalty. Seahawks. Good job to keep that ball in through Schwartz. Stasi working off the X. Stops goal line extended. Sarasuolo. Back for Stasi. Gets the skip pass. And it's opened up at the back pipe. And the shot whistled wide. Both teams back to full strength. Cutting in, but unable to pull the trigger was Stan. Aimlessly lofted forward, leading to a turnover, but given right back.
Positive role models before, during, and then after today's game.
The Seahawks take a timeout. 12:41 remaining in the contest. Reinhardt 12, Keiser 5. We'll be back after the short timeout. Nuss and Hollis in conversation as they make their way back on the field, looking to keep this 7-goal lead. Cochran gets us back underway. Cochran finds the streaking Nuss. Long stick mini, almost scoring from distance. Bousquet will bring it back in. 60 seconds on the shot clock. Cochran gets it off, clangs off the post. Wilkinson will chase it down after seeing his shot hit off the pipe. Fine, scoops it back for Wilkinson. And flights it over. Bousquet, shot from an acute angle. Hank, who took that shot, gets it back. Bousquet on a hat trick, no look pass into the middle. Unable to get the shot off though. The Seahawks looking to come away with it. Oh, and a heavy hit. Ground ball. Still battling for it. And a flag on the play. It's Bousquet who's whistled for the penalty. So he'll take a seat in the box. So a slash on Bousquet.
Seahawks, man up.
Seahawks 1 for 6 in man-up situations this evening. Have a minute to work with this time around. Clock starts back up. Final 11:30 of game number 4 today in Pensacola, Florida. Sarasuolo had to regroup. Bowden looking for the cutter, instead intercepted. Good effort by Wright to try and keep it in after the misplayed pass from Matt Potvin. Still have the man advantage. Skip pass, and the shot rifled wide. Ukros cuts in, instead the pass comes out. Played off, and a save by Wright. Moved forward and taken off the bounce. Hank. Etheridge assessing his options. Bousquet out of the box. Cochran.
What was that?
Cuts onto his left and scores. 13-5. The Eagles are soaring into the semifinals. Cochran with his 4th. 9:49 remaining in the contest. Good win from Marks, and he sets up the attack. Wilkinson. Cochran, 4 goals and an assist. And this one fizzed in. Wyatt Maddox makes it 14-5. Even by their high standards, I don't think RU expected to be up by 9 with 8:44 left in the game. Here's the face-off. Won by Provines, and he quickly runs off. Shot skips just past right. Pulls Stassi to bring it in. Final 8 minutes from day 1 in Pensacola. We'll do it again tomorrow with the semifinals, starting with Indiana Tech against the University of the Cumberlands at 4. And Aquinas facing the winner of this game at 7. So far, it looks like Reinhardt, but anything can happen. I would not count Keiser out of it just yet. Is the pass too high for Ukros? And it will be a turnover. Picked up by Marks. Marks walks in. Almost picked out the corner. Would have been the first goal of the season for Jason Marks. Whistled it just wide of the far pipe. Wilkinson. Wilkinson on the curl. And his shot fizzes just wide. Correction, Cochran on the shot. Since it wasn't on goal, the shot clock doesn't reset. Still 30 seconds left for the Eagles. And the space is opened up here. Unable to pick out the corner. It was Cochran again as he's looking for his 5th goal of the game. Bousquet gets it inside, and stinging the corner is Hank. Third assist of the game for Bousquet. First goal of the game for Brady Hank. And a timeout taken by Reinhardt, down by 10 with 6:48 remaining in the contest. Reinhardt 15, Keiser 5. Semifinals beckoning for the reigning national champions. 10-goal lead for the title holders. 6:48 left in the contest. Hank, the latest to get on the scoreboard, off another assist from Dylan Bousquet. Violation on Provines. I mean, Sess can hand off the ball to a teammate and get off. As does Edwards. Hutchinson leaves it off for Bousquet, who will get it to the X. David Hutchinson, 10th appearance for him. Gets it off for Bousquet. Plays it into the middle. Make it 16. Took a stick to the gut for his troubles.
Another assist from number 44, Dylan Bousquet.
Well, what a cut and finish.
And that goal is by 31, Stephen Duckett.
Stephen Duckett with his 10th goal of the season. Took a shot to the ribs in the process. It was an excellent cut and the composure to catch and finish in traffic to make it 16-5 with 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the contest. This time, Sess loses out to Provines, and he's clattered in two. Provines still down as he was flattened. And everybody taking a knee is quickly running out on the field to check on Provines is Cheyenne Perryman. So 16-5 in the stoppage of play as Provines is being checked on. Reinhardt looks to be heading to the semifinals with their face-off against Aquinas tomorrow at 7. Semifinal number 1 will start at 4 Central. So it'll be Indiana Tech taking on the University of the Cumberlands. And it's good to see that Provines is okay. Good sportsmanship. The fans from both sides clapping for him.
Young man, Thomas, coming off on his own power.
New goalie into the game for Keiser University as KJ Seymour's in the cage. Seymour, a freshman out of Woodstock, Georgia, making his 7th appearance of the season. Hall. Sarasuolo gets around the screen, lays it back off. Sarasuolo, still going Sarasuolo, bounce shot, he's missing. Just about 10 minutes gone in the 4th. The national champions working their way towards yet another semifinal. Is the only team to appear in every NAIA Invitational. The shot screens just wide of Wright's cage from Lacrosse. 11-goal lead for Reinhardt. Bit of a shock as 2 of the last 3 games decided by 1 goal, and that third game between these 2 teams decided by 4. And a timeout taken by Tyler Yelkin. His side with a 16-5 lead, just 4 minutes and 24 seconds away from cementing their place in tomorrow's semifinal.
16 goals to Keiser.
I think that timeout from Tyler Yelkin was so that he could get Brendan Pecora in goal. The freshman out of Alcoa, Tennessee, making his 3rd appearance, has played 60 minutes so far this season. 9 saves to his name. Final 4:15 in the 4th game today with the men's NAIA Lacrosse Invitational. Hutchinson flights it across. KJ Seymour with the clearance. Cross. Sersuolo. Stassi looking for daylight. Still going Stassi. Dishes it off for Ukros. Bounce shot score.
Hold up. I think it's
Ukros
'cause
pulls one back for Keiser. Now 16-6 with under 3 minutes to go.
From Justin Ukros and the Seahawks.
what's wrong?
Face off won by Sess. Brings it in the attacking zone. Busquet shapes out wide to take it from him. And he'll roll it along the ground. And a turnover from Hank. Dujon backs up and gets it just in front of the midfield stripe. He'll float it along for Ukros. Back to Dujon. Spaces up, pick on the far side. Played to the X. Played back across. And the worm burner wide of Alcoa's goal. Cora's goal, rather. Cora for the clearance off the turnover. Inside the final 90 seconds. Hank. Drift it to the far side. Hank, the recipient of the ground ball off that errant pass. Final 60 seconds of 4 games today. The winners, Indiana Tech, the University of the Cumberlands, Aquinas, and now Reinhardt. 50 seconds away from completing the semifinal field. That will be right back here tomorrow evening. Hutchinson wheels in, sends it to the X. Played in. A scorcher off the pipe and saved by Seymour.
Number 5, A.J. Seymour.
One last attack of the 2022 season for Keiser. Seven seconds. Keiser looking for one more. Intercepted. And the clearance will do it. The reigning national champions are one step closer to getting back into the title game as they outlast their rivals 16-6. Behind 4 goals and an assist from Cameron Cochran and a hat trick for Titus Tyne and 2 goals and 4 assists for the AAC Player of the Year, Dylan Bousquet. 6 different goal scorers on the night for Keiser, but it's one they won't want to remember, as for the second straight year, they fall to Reinhardt in the tournament. So that will end 4 games here in the quarterfinals. I'd like to thank our producer, David Tillmans, and our camera operators, Will Davis, Lonnie Young, and Cameron Nettles, for their excellent work on a day that started at 8 a.m. and ends at 9 p.m. And thank you to everybody who tuned in throughout the day. Tomorrow's semifinals, Indiana Tech will face off against the University of the Cumberlands at 4. And then the title holders, Reinhardt, will play Aquinas at 7. But for one last time today, I'm Mark Serber saying so long from Pensacola. This is a thrilling day of action. Comes to an end at the NAIA National Invitational with the reigning champions, Reinhardt, defeating their rivals, Keiser, 16-6.